6'7" wings who can create and defend are gold in today's NBA, and Dailyn Swain is one of the few prospects in the 2026 class that truly fits that description. I'm Gottlieb, All City Network's NBA draft expert, and this is our 5-minute or less NBA draft profile series presented by Kalshi. Swain is an aggressive driver with 53% of his total shots coming at the rim, even though he's not a super explosive athlete at the rim with only a 36.5-inch max vertical and 25 dunks on the year. He did make 64% of his rim attempts. His ability to touch the paint off the dribble is one of his best skill sets, with only 17% of those makes at the rim being assisted. He's a very patient and crafty driver, plays at his own pace, probing into his spots to clear out space to shoot. He likes to get into a left-right crossover, but has a nice lefty in and out dribble as a counter, and he was very efficient going to that right side, scoring 1.45 points per possession on drives to the right. He's physical at the rim, able to hang and get off a shot through contact, and averaged 5.6 free throw attempts per game with a 50.6 free throw attempt rate. He's a good ball handler for his size and uses his big frame to protect the ball and get into those short mid-range floaters or post-up type shots. Playing much of his junior season on the ball, Swain graded out in the 78th percentile of pick and roll efficiency. He increased his assists per game from 1.2 to 2.6 to 3.6 over his 3 college seasons, and though he did have a 16.4 turnover rate, he maintained a solid assist to turnover ratio of 1.3. He's a willing passer, generally making the right reads on attacks, but because he didn't show too many advanced reads, I don't know if he's a natural point guard the way that he played at Texas. His court awareness and ball handling are good, not great, so overburdening him in the NBA would be unwise, at least early on in his career. But with that being said, he has shown he can be a secondary creator, someone who can attack second side pick and roll and make good decisions with the ball in his hands, attacking closeouts, which will be especially valuable at his position. As one of the true wing-sized players in the class, Swain is appealing because of his production on both ends. He's long, tall, big, and mobile enough to defend multiple positions at the NBA level, and with that being said, he wasn't as productive defensively as he was in his previous college seasons. Swain's usage jumped from 17.1 during his first 2 seasons at Xavier to 24.6 at Texas, and with that bump, his defensive production decreased. His stock rates dropped from 6.9 and 5.5 during his first 2 seasons to 3.9 at Texas, still good, but a notable decrease. And that makes sense as a result of his increased on-ball responsibilities and will make teams more comfortable with his ability to scale up and down depending on how much creation they need from him. Overall, I expect his defense to be a real plus at the NBA level. The big swing skill for Swain is his three-point shooting. He shot only 34.4% on 2.6 three-point attempts per game, with less than a quarter of his total offense coming from beyond the arc. His shooting motion is pretty slow and the load-up time will need to speed up. Teams were happy to go under screens against him and force him to shoot, and he still often wasn't able or comfortable enough to make them pay because of his slow load-up time. Away from the ball, he shot only 35.7% on catch-and-shoot threes and 33% on dribble threes. And if he's going to be more of a secondary creator in the NBA, he will need to become more consistent, willing, and reliable as a shooter in order to draw hard closeouts and put his playmaking and driving on display. Based on his junior season at Texas, Swain's stats compared to Will Barton, Vince Williams, and Brandon Pajemski. At 6'6.5" with a 6'10" wingspan, weighing only 211 pounds, Swain compares closely to Damari Carroll and TJ Warren, and as far as his play style, Swain is a big guard who can do a little bit of everything like a Keyshawn George or Evan Turner. Swain starts to become intriguing value somewhere between the back end of the lottery and the late teens. I like the fit with Charlotte, who have 2 picks in that range and need to add some defense and playmaking on the wing. Memphis and Chicago, 2 teams in similar rebuilding timelines, would be a nice landing spot for Swain as well, as an upside swing with projectable role player capabilities. If he somehow makes it to 22, I love the fit in Philadelphia, who needs more size next to Maxey and Edgecombe, but they'll need to be confident in their ability to improve his jump shot. Right now, Swain is trading at 19% to go top 15, and you can buy in or out of that position at any time. Sign up using promo code ALLNBA to get $10 when you trade 10. Where would you rank Swain among wings in this class? Let us know down in the comments where you would rank Swain among the wings in this class, and tune in for the next 5-minute NBA draft profile.